Hi guys, watching Rivals FM, and this is the Doncaster Rovers play through the Rise to Glory. So today we've got a game coming up against Liverpool, and it's the Cup quarter-final of the English League Cup. And there's two games, yes. We played Southampton, didn't we, the last one? We had the 1-1 draw. Disappointing result, wasn't it, in honesty? We followed that on with, well, it's not going very convincingly at the minute. A 2-2 draw with Roma, although we did rotate a few little players in there, so that's probably one of the reasons why. Breer, Barker, Fossum, even Balday coming in getting a bit of a sniff. Maury came in off the bench. So we know maybe what to be a little bit expected. We were away from home as well, so we do know our later sort of group stage form was not quite as scintillating as the early form, was it? When we had like 5-0 and 4-0 victories at home. We had a 2-1 victory over Newcastle. Well, again, not overly convincing. But let's have a quick look at the highlights that we had. And after this, we're going to touch upon the Champions League last 16 round draw as well. See who we get. We're hoping for a relatively easy fixture. I guess none of them are easy fixtures though at this stage, are they? We found that out last year. Marquez does well. Gets on the rebound. The keeper Alisson just parried it out, didn't he, from the shot from Keane. And Marquez come and collected it and scored a goal. And they came and got one back in the 86th minute. At this stage, thinking it's going to pan out 1-1. Made a few tactical changes, and it seemed to work as well. We did score almost instantaneously. Christopher gets onto the ball, plays it to Marquez, and just puts it through the keeper's arms and legs, in between them, I guess. But they scored after 90 minutes. A header. I don't know if it was unmarked or not, but yeah, they got the header and they scored. And 2-2 then. So we had a 2-1 victory over Newcastle. Again, it's not entirely convincing, is it? So we've been scoring a lot of goals up to recently. So I don't know if like the dressing room atmosphere is sort of just shut down. Balday's unhappy. He's had a talk with me and he wants to leave because I didn't give him the game time I promised him. Fairness, it's behind in the pecking order, isn't it? So it's to be expected. And he said he wants to move to another club. And I said, do you want to go? You know, the dressing room atmosphere is fantastic here at the moment. And then he said, yeah, fair point. I'll stick and see what happens, sort of thing. So we took 2-0 lead. It looked like it's all going swimmingly well. Made some changes. I brought on the youngsters at both fullback positions. So maybe that's why this happened. I don't know, but we conceded one and won 2-1. And that's it. So let's have a look. We've got the Champions League draw taking place today. Let's have a look, see who we're potentially up against. Because we did finish first in our group. So let's have a look at all the groups. So you see, we finished first. I'm not sure what actually happened in the last game between them two. Group E. So Leverkusen won Sevilla. So yeah, that's how it went. And Leverkusen took their place in the next round. 2-1 then. So I thought they'd had to. It must go head to head. I think it does done in Champions League as head to head. That's why. So because they drew him, didn't they? And I think they drew and won him. Yes, they drew and won him. So that's why they qualified ahead of Sevilla, which is the easier team to play against, I think. So who we got? Let's have a quick look, see what's who we're potentially coming up against. 'Cause if you don't realise, if you finish first, it's like there's two parts: the teams that finish first and teams that finish second. Obviously, I think you can play English teams, can't you, as well? You can play teams from your own country as well at this stage. So I'd like to. Porto don't mind. Shakhtar don't mind. Milan, I'm not too fussed with. Man City, I'd like to avoid. Leverkusen, we can't because we're in our group. Benfica, Sporting, I don't mind. I'd like to avoid Chelsea, Manchester City. So that probably means we're getting one of the two, doesn't it, really? So let's have a look then. Let's crack it on. Let's see what we're going to get. Benfica? Nope. Milan, I mean, it's the third worst draw we could have got, in my opinion, to be honest. I'm not sure how they went on with their games in Champions League. So Ajax 2-0 at home. 2-1 away to Dortmund. That's not bad result, is it? They lost 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain away. It's to be expected. They won Paris Saint-Germain at home. Wow, so the home form's probably quite impressive. They won Ajax 3-2 away, and they drew Dortmund 1-1 at home. So unless Dortmund are just not really as good as probably expect them to be on this game, that's quite possibly the reason why, I guess. But I feel confident we should be able to do well against them, I think. So that's who we got then. So that's who's coming up in the future episodes at some point. So we've got Liverpool today. The well away, aren't they, in fairness. We've got the January transfer window to come up with. We've got another, something like £15 million. They've increased the transfer budget, which is fantastic. I'm not sure if we need anyone, though. We'll have a look. We might sell someone. I might sell Balday. I don't know. Maybe bring Capiteo on instead in his place. We'll see though. We'll see how that goes. If we do that, we get rid of a foreign player, get an English player in his place, then we could possibly put that right back in place of Brios. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? So I need to sim a few days to get up to the Liverpool game. So I'll see you in a second. So not really much changes to make, to be honest. I put Mancini instead of Illy because Illy's about 93%, and I'm kind of thinking we've got Tottenham coming up, followed by Manchester City after this. Tottenham about 3 days later, and Man City about 3 days later after that. So it could be a bit of a fixture congestion. And this happened last year as well, didn't it? We seem to get the big guns around this sort of time of year. So I don't want to destroy anyone's fitness too much. And they're all above 95, I think, so it's not too bad. Lewis has got a little bit of way to go, in terms of match sharpness, so this should help him a little bit. I've gone for defensive for him, and I'm playing through the middle now. Excuse me. Playing through the middle now, rather than exploiting the left and right flank. The reason I'm doing that is because we've got the instruction to pass into space, so this should still pass around for the strikers to get around the back line of defence. And we've got 3 competent midfielders there, aren't we? They're all brilliant, all fantastic players, so I think we've got potential to do that. It takes away a lot of the emphasis on Lewis, attacking up the wing, so he's defensive there for the time being. If it don't work, we can just switch it around. We've got Guy A there. It's 95%, so it's not too bad, to be honest, but I just want to rest him for the time being with the games coming up in advance. Because I was thinking I could potentially play like reserves against this, and the fact that I'm not overly fussed about this competition. But I thought, well, I could lose that game with playing them, but then I could also lose away to Tottenham, so I thought I'm probably best going for this one and rotating a few players against Tottenham, because I think we're away to them. So we'll crack on with this, and let's hopefully get a good result. Let's hope it pans out the way we're expecting, to be honest. Not necessarily going to, though. Hand over to the assistant. It's going to earn his money? No, it's not. Right, and we're ready to go then. So we've got the kick-off. Marquez plays it to Eduardo, to Lewis, Montano. Playing around a little bit back here, waiting for space to open up, and that's the end of the highlight. I mean, this is going to be a difficult game without doubt. I mean, Liverpool got some great players, and Lewis does well there, and he's found Keane. He's got his man to beat. Oh, it's a great save. I don't know if he could probably put it into the corner a little bit better, finish a little bit better. No, they've got the free kick. Reynard, I don't know. Great tackle. Bonfrisco finds Keane. Out on right hand side, he's got Marquez. There's not much support here, though. And I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I'd like to think it was a shot, but then again, I thought this guy were a fullback. I think I've had him before and trained him as a fullback. So his stats are better as a fullback than as a centre back, based on what I remember. Briganti's just been ran round there. Montano picks up the loose ball there to Marquez. A nice little turn. Keane, can he finish off here? No. 2 great chances have fallen to Keane, and he's messed both of them up. He's missed both opportunities. Briganti's taking the corner, swings it in. Oh, Torrenega, back post. Well, not real back post. Torrenega to Montana. First ricochets off him, I think. He's found Briganti there, though. He's been chased down by a Liverpool player. Plays it to Montano, to Carlos Eduardo. They're playing about here, waiting for space. It's a very patient build-up play, which is not quite what we've told them to do. It's headed up then. Keita brings it down to Gnabry. Now they're attacking on the right-hand side. So Lewis could be a little bit out of space, but he's well covered by Eduardo. He's found Marcus now in space. He's going to get an assist here. Back post. Bonfrisco! He's saved. This keeper's doing alright, isn't he? Look at... Oh, I'm not get a chance. I want to have a look at his stats, see what it's really like. If he's dog-titted, then I'm going to be pissed. Mancini does well to pick up the loose ball. Well, intercept it. It's not even a loose ball. Montano plays it over top to Bonfrisco. That's a great ball. Keane, he doesn't mess about this time though. He puts it into the net. Keeper was still there. It's not to beat the keeper. He put it right down centre. If he were a little bit more on his game, he'd have probably put it into bottom right corner, I imagine. Keeper's just stretching out for it. It's just avoided the keeper's reach, hasn't he? Yeah, he's dog-turned. He shouldn't be playing that good, should he? Oh, for God's sake. Literally right away, guys. Straight back at us. Demand more. That's just terrible. They've done absolutely nothing up to that point. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they get the equaliser. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target and scored. We've had 8 shots, 4 on target. It's going to be one of them games, isn't it? Cover him. Oh, hang on. He's left his man now. Torrenega's covering though. Cross it in and it's an easy goal. Right. 2 shots, 2 on target. Speechless. And their keeper's been making point blank saves against Keane. What is going on? There's going to be some changes at half time if this stays like this. Particularly with strike force, these two need to pick the bloody game up. Keane's playing well, but he's missing a lot of bloody decent chances. If they score 3 out of 3, I'm going to be well freaking knocked. Look at him. 8 acres of space. Look at that. Into centre. It's time to take a touch. Finds his man. It's a great tackle. It's ricocheted off Etelvino. And Marcus charging on right hand side. Use the space, man. Get it into box. Back post. Bonfrisco. Don't even challenge. Did you? Something like that. Now look, they're attacking now. It's 1-on-1. He's found the man to the side of him though. It's a good job he can't finish, isn't it? Who said this you guy? Oh god, look at it. It's Portuguese. Strange Portuguese name, I assume. Right lads, this is not good enough. You're dominating the game, yet you're losing. I'm being aggressive now. We've got Christopher on bench. He's going to come on. We're going to take Bonfrisco off. Christopher. If anyone could do it, it's Christopher, innit? That guy's prolific with in front of goal. You know do I change? Oh, you know what it might be? Let's try going back to that way again then. See if that changes. Tackle the left and right side. I think we need to bring Guy on as well if we can do that. Great touch by Keane. Oh, God, it's cannoned off crossbar, it's offside. Right, Lewis for Guy. We're going back to attack. A full back on attack. There we go. Made 2 substitutions now, so we've only got 1 left in bag. Christopher stuck. This guy's injury prone, I think. He's fantastic, but he's just all of a sudden turned injury prone. Unless he can run it off. Oh no. I should have just played reserve, shouldn't I? They'd have probably played better than this. Probably played a lot better than this. Terrible. I mean, there's still time. It can change. We definitely know that. Christopher's health's raising a little bit. I think what we're going to do is Lemaire's going to come on for Bragantia. We're going to go box to box midfielder now. Back to old ways. They don't like to change the tactic, do they? Completely disrupts them. Who's this Renard? It's going to be Brazilian, it's Belgium. It's not special compared to some of our players. We need a goal now if we want to get another 2, don't we? I think we need to make some changes, guys. I don't think this is going to work. So we'll go how we did before. You're right, we're going route 1. All the time. A bit more disciplined. Very wide. Don't know why it's not wide. I thought we were wide. Oh yeah, need to press play. That helps, doesn't it? I'll see if we can get... Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I can't bring anyone on. I've used all subs. Fantastic. Christopher, he's been injured more times than actually fit in the last few months. Keane is charging away here. What is that? Seriously? Turned into a bunch of plebs. Marquez has got a knock now. This is going swimmingly well into it. Keane. Marquez in front of him. It's a great ball through to him. Can he finish it off? No. Their keeper can actually save the ball. That's the difference. Marquez. Oh, this is winding me up, this. Look at the stats wise. It's really poor, isn't it? We've thrown the game away ourselves. We've had complete control over it. And we've just thrown it away. Look at that. What's he doing? Why is he pissing about our ball? Here you go, give another chance. Dwindle on it. Etelvino. What the... You're supposed to cross it, mate. You're supposed to cross. Oh, well, that looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like we've thrown it away there, doesn't it? Not the best result for us. And we'll come away with an injury to Christopher as well. I hope it's not a big injury. I've got a feeling it's going to be, though. $5 to 8 days. Fantastic. 4 to 7. That's not too bad. I'll live with that one. League-wise, I mean, it's no effect on league because it will cup on it. But let's have a quick look at league anyway. So we are third. We're now 4 points behind Manchester United. They don't have a game in hand either, so that's come back a bit. They must have lost one game. I don't know who they lost to. Arsenal possibly, yeah. So Arsenal second. So difficult game for them, I guess. So where are we going to come back to then in the next episode? Shall we have a look? Manchester City at home. We always lose to Manchester City, don't we? It's about time we got a victory over them. Let's hope we get a decent run of form going. We're a little way off January transfer window. I mean, how many games got left before then? 4 games. I guess we can rest players against Wolves, can't we? Just looking in terms of how we rest people. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. So these 2 games are a bit tricky, aren't they? Where are Tottenham in the league? Wow, so they've dropped down a bit, haven't they? They had that left back that I wanted. I wonder if they still got him. Yeah, that guy. That's the guy I wanted. Phenomenal left back. Look at his stats. It's ridiculous. He's 20 as well. I'd love to sign him, but I don't think we're going to get him our way. Plus, I got room because I can't sign any more foreign players. Let's get rid of Guy. He's wanted. I don't mind doing that. If I got rid of him and brought a 20-year-old in instead, it'd be fantastic. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave it there for today's episode. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, show me some support, stick your comments and questions down in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. There's regular daily content, I should say, coming out, particularly around FIFA. Mind you, this it's 2 days on, 1 day off, so it's usually 4 times a week. Hopefully I'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching.